What is full stack? In simple technical terms, full stack refers to the client side, the server side, and other architecture, e.g., the database that forms an integral part of a computer system application. How do I imagine feature development and release? To develop and release a feature, we must go through the product development lifecycle. There are 6 phases in the product development lifecycle. The first phase is the planning phase. In this phase, the team defines the project scope and identifies the requirements. Analysis. In this phase, requirements, user stories, and acceptance criteria like brand guides, etc., are analyzed. Prototyping. This is the design phase. The product designers make use of Figma and other design tools to design this project, this feature. The development phase. This is the actual coding and implementation of the software feature. The testing and QA. The testing phase involves unit testing, integration testing, and system testing. The team must also work together to resolve bugs and identify issues during the testing phase. Deployment. The deployment phase involves releasing the software to the end users. The team must work together to ensure the software is installed correctly and configured, and also provide end users training to ensure they can effectively use the software. How does it differ from me working on a personal project and working on a client project? In personal project, I enjoy the creative autonomy to experiment with diverse design styles, iterating until I have achieved the desired level of perfection. Whereas in client projects, design is typically guided by client specifications and brand guidelines, requiring a balance between professionalism, deadlines, and meeting client expectations. While personal projects offers me more opportunities for self-directed learnings, client projects introduce real-world constraints and considerations, and I genuinely look forward to applying my skills in a professional context. How would I make sure a remote team communicates well? I must confess, the success of a remote team is highly dependent on effective communication. To foster effective communication within my remote team, I would encourage collaboration, organize regular project focused meetings to keep everyone on track, and personally dedicate myself to crafting meeting agendas in advance, thereby prioritizing actionable outcomes. I would leverage communication tools like Slack for instant messaging and quick calls. And for written communication among team members, I would emphasize the significance of conveying points thoroughly and accurately.